Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Vandegrift Vipers Freshman Football on the Vype Live Network. My name is Merle Bertrand, Vype Live Broadcast Director. We've got just the one game for you tonight. As the Vandegrift Freshman Black Squad getting ready to take on the freshmen from Manor. And you see the captains meeting there at midfield. Skylar Gillespie, our QA this afternoon, keeping an eye and an ear on the broadcast. Little, as he said, a little change of pace from doing back-to-back triple headers the past couple of weeks. Just the one game tonight. Manor with just one freshman team. So the Vipers freshmen silver and white, combined forces, and they're playing out in Liberty Hill tonight, taking on Legacy Ranch, a new school out in Liberty Hill. And the Vandegrift JV squad, I believe, is also one of the squads is also playing out in Legacy Ranch, and the other one is playing at Manor tonight. So we've just got this one contest here, the freshman black for Vandegrift against the Manor freshmen. And the Vipers, of course, the home team wearing the all black with the white numerals and the black helmet. Manor on the road with the white jersey, red pants, and red numerals outlined in black. Vipers will go from right to left. There was a breeze blowing from right to left, but it's kind of tailed off here. And we're just moments away from getting this one underway as we open up week number 8 of the 2025 Texas high school football season. I'm not sure how we got to week 8 already, but here we are. And obviously, with this being a Wednesday night game, there is no other action tonight. So a lot of times on the sub-varsity contest, I'm able to give you scoring updates from around Central Texas and in Houston and that kind of thing. We're the only plane on the runway tonight. So it'll just be Skylar and I to keep you company. Should be 4 10-minute quarters. We'll see if that's what they put on the scoreboard here. Vipers working through a few more special teams play down on the far side. Email is open, Voice of the Vipers, all one word plural, voiceofthevipers@gmail.com. If you want to give a shout out to your favorite player on either side. Manor fans welcome aboard as well. Manor part of the Vype Live family again this year. If any Manor fans are out there tuned in, give a shout out to your guys as well. Voiceofthevipers@gmail.com. You see the address down there in the lower right corner of your screen as the Vipers gather around their coaches. There is a crowd, Mike. Not much crowd to pick up. Actually, it's not so much that there's not much of a crowd to pick up. It's just that they're down low, down in the student section by the field. And the crowd, Mike, is up here by the press box. So fans still arriving here. Most of the field in shade. We're starting off a little later than usual with the 6 o'clock kickoff at just the one game. Just looking down at the field, 1, 2, I see a 3-person officiating crew thus far. The third one just got here a couple of minutes ago, so we'll see if we're joined by a 4th one as the night wears on. But the Vipers set to kick it off, going from right to left. Nathan Shulkins with the football on the tee. Slight breeze blowing from right to left. Sun setting in the press box behind us. And kickoff at temperature. A comfortable 88 degrees. As I say hello to my mom tuned in from the great state of Illinois, tuning into this freshman action tonight. Lady Viper Volleyball defeating Manor last night in straight sets out in Manor to punch their ticket to the postseason. Bumped into Coach Southall this morning at the school, and I was getting ready to interview Coach Sanders. Very happy to get her squad back in the playoffs again. Not sure what the holdup is here. Everybody's being pretty casual, I guess, because they know we just have the one game, but looks like finally we're about ready to get things underway. They got to put some time on the scoreboard. There we go. 10 minutes is on the scoreboard. Shulkin set to kick it away. And our freshman contest is underway. The kickoff here to the near side. It's a live football. Bounces inside the 20-yard line. Fielded there. Looking for running room at the 18, up to the 20, and up to the 23-yard line. And that was Jalen Simpson on the return for the Mustangs. So we'll peer through the binoculars and see who their skill players are, who their quarterback is, and all that kind of thing. The roster just has numbers and names, no positions, so we'll have to figure that out as we go. It's 20-something at the quarterback spot. Up under center. Dropping back, swing pass left side, complete out to the edge of the 25, bounce to the outside. And going to be out to about the 29-yard line, so about a 5-yard pickup for the Mustangs on first down, second down and 5 coming up. Simpson hauling that one in. Quarterback appears to be number 25. That's Riley Chandler. Second down and 5 coming up from the 30-yard line. Flying solo, so producing play-by-play and running the camera. My camera work may be a little less than stellar sometimes. Chandler. And looks like a bad exchange, and the ball's on the carpet. It looks like the Vipers have it at the 28-yard line. So an early turnover gives the football back to Vandegrift. And falling on it there was Brock Jacobs. So after a good pickup on first down, Manor turns it over. It'll be first down and 10, Vandegrift from the 28-yard line of the Mustangs. So first down Vipers at the 28. And getting the start at quarterback in this contest is Matthew Shields, with, I believe, Jacobs lined up to his right side. Shields, straight ahead handoff to Jacobs, up the middle, the 25, and inside the 25 down to the 23-yard line. Gain of about 4 on the play, brings up a second down and 6. Tavion Shackles on the stop for the Mustangs. Just underway, first quarter. Can hear the wind whipping up in the crowd mic now. Second down and 6 from the 24. And what do we got, a timeout? Yep, timeout taken by Vandegrift. Didn't like what they saw. 8:30 to go first quarter. On a second down and 6 coming up. And we got an email from Kim Williams. It says, "Go Mercer, Auntie Kim loves you, sweetheart." I'm assuming she's talking about Mercer Few, Viper running back / kicker punter. So thank you for the email, Kim, at voiceofthevipers@gmail.com. All right, so after the timeout, second down and 6 coming up from the Mustang 24-yard line. Shields in the shotgun. And handoff to Jacobs up the middle, inside the 20. Dragon tackles inside the 15, down to the 14-yard line. Mustangs with good penetration off the edge, but their Vipers running it up the gut. Yeah, it's a first down Vandegrift from the 14-yard line. One of the Manor players out there with bright yellow shoes on. I can't think it's a flag down on the field. The defensive end there on the left side. First down, Vipers at the 14. And off Jacobs again. Dragon tackles inside the 10 and spins down to about the 8-yard line. On the stop for Manor was Jordan Parker, but not before a 7-yard pickup, second down and 3. One receiver to the right, one to the near side. Jacobs offset to the left side of Shields. Mustangs showing pressure up the middle. See if the Vipers pick this up. Come off the edge and busted up in the backfield. And a good job that time by Manor, reading that play well. Several of them involved on the stop. I think the first one there was Akeem Wamba. And it's a loss all the way back to about the 13-yard line. Third down, and let's call it 8 from the 13. So 3rd and 8 from the 13. Shield dropping back. It was a draw play up the middle and fooled me inside the 10 down to about the 7-yard line. Jacobs is going to set up a 4th down and about 3. Nice play fake there. I was watching the quarterback Shields. And the offense stays on the field as Telon Winters checking in, along with Adrian Cepeda. So Vipers trying to keep the drive alive after recovering the fumble. Manor defense trying to get the stop and get the ball back in the hands of their offense. Shields in the shotgun. Bootlegging to his left. Looking, dumps it off underneath. Complete on the edge to the 5 and tripped up to the 2-yard line. Just shy of the goal line. Telon Shields on the reception. Tripped up there by Nate Thomas to prevent the touchdown, but it's going to be 1st and goal Vipers from the 3. The 1st and goal, Vandegrift from the 2. Clock moving quickly here. 5:35 to go, opening quarter. Shields up under center. Jacobs lined up deep in the backfield. They give it to him off the right side, and a flag comes in. I think he's not into the end zone yet. We'll check the flag, but the Vipers may not have been set. No, the preliminary indication is offsides on the defense, so somebody's in the neutral zone. That'll be half the distance of the goal line, so 1st and goal now from the 1. First and goal. Power formation, push up the middle. That should be good for a touchdown. I'm assuming the Shields have that football inside that massive humanity. And the Vipers capitalize on the early turnover to take the 6-0 lead here with 4:58 to go in the opening quarter. So Nathan Shulkin's on for the extra point out of the hole to Mercer Few. High snap, good hold. Kick is up. May have been deflected. And it was off to the right. I think somebody got a hand on that one. So with 4:58 to go first quarter, the score remains 6-0 Vipers. We'll take a break and be right back. You're watching Vandegrift Freshman Football on the Vype Live Network.
When you buy or sell a piece of property, it helps to have a friend in the business. Independence Title will pick up the ball on your transaction and take it right across the goal line. Independence is locally owned right here in Austin with deep roots in the Vandegrift community. Independence is also the Austin Business Journal's #1 title company. Work with the home team at Independence Title. Call 329-5299 or go to independencetitle.com.
Thank you to our sponsor, Wayne Weigelt State Farm Insurance Agency, providing insurance and financial services. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Please visit www.agentwayne.com for all your insurance and financial service needs.
Welcome back to Manor Memorial Stadium. 4:58 to go, opening quarter of this freshman contest. Vipers up 6-0. You saw all the sponsors of Viper football. Just picked up another one as of yesterday. Give a shout out and a thank you to All Good Chiropractic, a Viper level sponsor coming on board to close out the season. So thank you to those folks. And this is a short push kick. Fielded at the 29, up to the 30, to the near sideline, trying to get the corner turned. And flung out of bounds at about the 34-yard line. Number 9 throwing out number 7. On the return was Tavion Shackles, wrestled out of bounds by Christian Redding. And Manor has run 2 plays tonight, one good, one not so good. They'll take over first down 10 at their own 35-yard line. So here comes the Mustang offense back out in the field, led by Riley Chandler. Back split to either side. Flag comes down, up the middle, across the 40 to the 45. Good burst of speed, dives inside the 50 to the 49-yard line. Pretty nice run there by Nate Thomas, but we'll see if it stands. The Vipers may have jumped off sides. Well, no flag. I think I got fooled by the shoes again. So Nate Thomas with a nice burst off the right side. First down Mustangs at the Viper 48-yard line. Chandler gives it to him again. Same play. This time Vipers doing a much better job stuffing that hole. It was Luke Cunningham getting in the way along with Iker Gonzalez. No gain in the play. Second down and 10 coming up from the 48-yard line. Simpson now in the backfield on the left side. Thomas on the right for Chandler. Receiver coming in motion left to right. Handoff Simpson picking his way inside the 45 down to the 44-yard line. Going to bring up a third down and about 6 on the play. Donovan Cooper getting up from the bottom of the pile. 3rd and 7 actually from the 45. Third down and 7. Chandler, handoff, off left tackle, and nothing doing. Now managed to spin free, get back to the line of scrimmage, and maybe a yard or so beyond that. Going to bring up a 4th down and 6. On the stop of the Vipers were Gonzalez and Joshua Koval. And Thomas's helmet comes off. He'll have to sit out of play. So 4th down and 7 coming up, no gain. 4th and 7. Mustangs look like the offense is staying on the field. Single back set now with Thomas on the sideline. 2 receivers left, 1 to the near side. Chandler. Handoff Simpson around the left side, trying to get the corner turned. Does to a certain extent, but the Vipers get to the football quickly and hold that one to just a 2-yard pickup, and it will be a turnover on downs. Nice pursuit out there by the Viper defense. I think it was Adrian Cepeda and Cole Mahan on the stop. So Vandegrift gets it back with 3:08 to go first quarter, up 6-0. First down and 10 Vipers from their own 43-yard line, moving from right to left. So Shields leads the Viper offense back out on the field. This time in the backfield with them is Bryce Muchiri, wearing number 8, all set to the left side. One receiver right, 2 to the near side. Pressure coming from the edge. Muchiri runs away from it. It dives out across the 45 to the 46-yard line. Gain of about 3 or 4 yards on the play. Given 3, 2nd and 7. Vipers thus far doing a good job running away from the pressure that's coming in from Manor's defense. Ooh, free play unless they're going to blow it dead. Nope, free play. Pass over to the right side. That ball is incomplete. Feet get tangled up. No flag there, but Shields took a shot downfield because there were 2 or 3 Mustangs in the neutral zone. And that'll be a 5-yard mark off against Manor and make it 2nd down and about 3. And a timeout taken. Timeout taken by the Mustangs with 2:20 to go in the opening quarter. Vipers up 6-0, facing a 2nd down and about 2 from the 49-yard line after this timeout. Another full week of high school football coming up later on this week. Of course, tomorrow night, our game against Manor. We'll have a Manor broadcast and the Vandegrift broadcast. Anderson taking on Cedar Creek tomorrow night. And then a couple of games in Houston tomorrow. On Friday, that's tomorrow night. On Friday night, Austin High against Aikens, Bastrop against Navarro, Bowie against Westlake, Cedar Park at Glen, Cedar Ridge against Vista Ridge. We'll have 2 broadcasts for that one. Eastview taking on Georgetown in the Battle of Georgetown. That's our Vype Central Texas High School football game of the week. It's also on the KView Plus app on Friday night. Hyde Park against Bishop Dunn, Liberty Hill against Pflugerville, Manor New Tech against Travis, Stony Point against Hutto. That's a big one. And Westwood taking on Round Rock, another big one. Straight ahead handoff up the middle and going to have the first down to the 46-yard line is Muchiri, first down Vipers. How big is that Vista Ridge Cedar Ridge game? Westwood Round Rock. And Stony Point against Hutto. We'll have all those broadcasts for you. So even though the Vipers will be in the clubhouse on Friday night, Viper fans can scoreboard watch with the team. Check out any one of those 3 broadcasts to see what's going on as the district race heats up here. First down at the 46-yard line. They also have 5 games in Houston and 1 in DFW on Friday night. First down 10 at the 46-yard line. Handoff Muchiri around the right side. He cuts about inside the 45 down to the 42-yard line. Gain of about 3 yards on the play. On the stop for the Mustangs was Tim Deary. But a gain of 3, 2nd down and 7. Now Brock Jacobs back in the ball game, number 26. Inside of a minute to go, opening quarter. One receiver right, trips here to the near side. Dropping back. Pass, left side, got a receiver behind the defense, just a little off the fingertips of Adrian Cepeda. He had a step, Not terrible coverage, but he had a step, but that ball just sailed a little bit. Ball's incomplete with 37 seconds to go. And it'll be a 3rd down and 7 for Vandegrift. I'll be joined tomorrow night by Mr. Hank Hudson. Matt is out of town tomorrow, so it'll just be Hank and I. Handoff up the middle. And Jacobs only going to pick up a yard or 2 on the play. Good penetration again by the Mustang defense. I'll give him a shot if he turns around, but I can't see his number from here. 4th down and 7. It's a Mustang nose guard that clogged that hole. I want to say 74, Alejandro Caridad. 4th down and 7. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. So 4th down and 7. Vipers take the first quarter 6-0. We'll take a break. We'll be back for quarter number 2. You're watching the Vandegrift Vipers Freshman Football on the Vype Live Network.
Family time, anytime, always worth every dime. On our way to Chicken E, unbelievable sweet tea. Express tenders, they're the best, not to mention all the rest. Chicken E's the place to go for all of us in the know. Plenty of size to make a meal. Chicken E is for real. Follow me to Chicken E, gotta have their sweet tea.
If you or your Vandegrift athlete have suffered an orthopedic injury or have joint pain, let Dr. Matthew Crawford and his team at Austin Orthopedics and Sports Medicine take care of you. Dr. Crawford specializes in diagnosis and treatment of sports-related injuries with an emphasis on injury prevention and conservative treatments. He and his team offer cutting-edge arthroscopic and minimally invasive surgical techniques. Visit them today at austin-orthopedics.com. Let Austin Orthopedics and Sports Medicine keep you at the top of your game.
And welcome back to Ed W. Monroe Memorial Stadium on the campus of Vandegrift High School. Merle Bertrand here with you at the ballpark. 4th down coming up for the Vipers. 4th and let's call it 6. Vipers showing punt here. You can hear the Manor fans saying, watch the fake, watch the fake. As the second quarter seconds away from getting underway. Good snap back and dropped it. And now just trying to run away and get it out. Cannot. Boy, that's a tough break. Few dropped it, picked it up, but by the time he could, Nate Thomas was all over him. And technically a turnover on downs gives the ball to the Mustangs in good field position. 1st down, 10 at the 45-yard line. There's your look at the district standings heading into tomorrow night's contest. And you see the schedule below at the bottom, who's playing who. We'll talk about that a little bit more at halftime, but a big, big game heading into this week's action. Vipers hoping to get the win tomorrow night and then watch all the chaos unfold on Friday night. 1st down, Mustangs at the Viper 45-yard line. Dropping back, looking. Pocket breaks down, scrambles, and he's going to be sacked. Good penetration by Donovan Cooper to wrap up Riley Chandler. And good coverage down the field. There's nowhere for Chandler to throw the football. It's a sack, loss of 2, 2nd and 12. Trips wide right, one to the near side. Chandler dropping back, swing pass right side, and that's a little high. They got hustling just in case it's a lateral. That should be called an incomplete pass. It looked like it was going forward to me. So 3rd and 12 coming up. 9:11 to go first half. Vipers up 6-0. Chandler in the shotgun with 2 receivers to his right and 2 to the near side. Now we send Jordan Parker in motion, dropping back. Chandler trying to set up a screen pass, dumps it off underneath, complete to the 45. Good open field tackle. Nicely done by Carson Collins. One-on-one with Nate Thompson. He brings him down to set up a 4th and 5. So a chance for the Viper defense to get off the field here. 4th down and 5 from the Vandegrift 41-yard line. And Chandler setting up the punt. Low snap, dribbles back to him. He picks it up, takes his time, and gets a good punt away. All things considered, it's going to land inside the 20. Going to be down at the 17-yard line. So a nice job by Chandler not to panic. Realized he had time, but the Vipers will get it back with 8:25 to go in this first half. There they are again. Hutto taking on Stony Point. That's not a gimme. Stony Point hovering around the 500 mark. They've lost some close contests this year. Vista Ridge against Cedar Ridge. That's going to be a good battle. And Round Rock against Westwood. Those two rivals that go at it hard. But Neal's got the bye this week. So should the Vipers win tomorrow night to improve to 4-1, what shape will they be heading into next week's showdown with Hutto? First things first. First down, Vipers from their own 18-yard line. One receiver left, two to the near side. Shields sends the back off to the left side. Handoff. And breaking tackles, diving out to the 21-yard line is Brock Jacobs to pick up a hard-earned 3 yards on the play. 2nd down and 7 coming up. Eight minutes to go, first half. One receiver left and one to the near side for Shields. Shields, draw play, up the middle. Nope, he kept it himself, out across the 20 to the 25, out to the 30. It's a foot race to the 40, the 45 to the 50 to the 45. And going to be knocked out of bounds at about the 40-yard line. But a nice play fake by Matthew Shields got the defense to bite. And then good speed did the rest. Wrestled out of bounds by Tavion Shackles. But not before Shields flips the field. First down Vipers at the Mustang 40-yard line. Buchiri back in the backfield alongside of Shields. Two receivers to the near side. Nobody split wide left. High snap, handoff Buchiri. Dives inside the 40, down to about the 38, and then a flag comes in well after the play. We'll check the flag. I think he's signaling face mask. Personal foul, face mask. Yeah, that'll tack on another 15 yards on the play. So that'll push it all the way down to the 20, should be about the 23-yard line. Well, they're going to say 25. Huh. You think they give him the result of the play. But in any event, first down Vipers at the 25-yard line with 6:48 and counting to go first half. Confusion there. Shields rolling to his right, looking downfield, and fires over to the right side. Sliding catch made at the 1-yard line. Great job by Christian Redding. There was confusion on which way the handoff or the fake handoff was going to go, but Shields just bounced off of that, rolled to his right. Bought himself enough time for Redding to come all the way across the field to make a sliding catch at the 1-yard line. First and goal Vipers. Vipers up to the line quickly. And the push, not much of a push. It's going to be stood up here, and I don't think they're going to give it to him. So good job by the Mustang defense on that play, clogging up the line. Vipers unable to punch it in. Second down and goal from about the 1. We'll see if Hank's Hog Mollies can get him in the end zone here. Another push, and this time I think the second effort should have got him in, but I don't. There it is. There's the touchdown call.
Touchdown Vipers.
Took a minute. But the Vipers able to get it into the end zone to take a 12-0 lead. Extra point attempt coming up here for Nathan Shulkins. Out of the hole of Mercer Few. Good snap and hold. Kick is up. A little low, but he got it through. So with 5:25 to go in this second quarter, Vipers expand the lead 13-0. We'll take a break and be right back. You're watching Vandegrift Vipers Freshman Football on the Vype Live Network.
Viper fans, is your home in need of a refresh? Whether you want a full-service home renovation or it's time to create your dream kitchen or bathroom, A. Newman Interiors has you covered. We will use our preferred pricing with major brands to choose the most perfect furniture and finish selections for any space in your home or office. A. Newman Interiors has proudly served the 4 Points community for over 10 years, and there's no better clients than our Viper fans. Call 626-310-2315 today to schedule your free consultation.
Floor Coverings International in Lakeway makes shopping for your new flooring easy. Floor Coverings International carries a full assortment of flooring to fit the purpose of the room, your lifestyle, and budget. Locally owned by Kevin Temple and family, Floor Coverings International offers free in-home consultation with a design associate. At Floor Coverings International in Lakeway, our goal is making your home flooring project a positive and convenient customer experience. Visit us today in Lakeway or online at lakeway.floorcoveringsinternational.com.
All right, 5:25 to go first half. Vipers expanding the lead 13-0, set to kick it away. Shulkins with the football on the tee at the 40-yard line. And this one squibbed along the ground, and falling on it alertly at the 35-yard line is Lamar Taylor. Nope, that's number 9, not number 8. That's Jordan Parker falling on that football. So Manor football, first down 10 at their own 35-yard line. Vipers will get the football to start the second half. First down for the Mustangs at the 35. Riley Chandler leads out the offense. They've had some success moving the football, have not been able to punch it in yet. One receiver right, one to the near side. Handoff off the right side, cutting it back up to the 40 and across the 42-yard line. Nice run there by Jalen Simpson to pick up about 7 yards on the play. And that was number 14 on the carry, Nate Thomas. Gain of 7, 2nd and 3. One receiver right, one to the near side. Second down and 3 for the Mustangs. Chandler, low snap handoff on the end around, trying to get the corner turned and will be drugged down from behind, but I think he got enough to pick up the first down. Jalen Simpson on the end around will move the chains, I believe. They haven't moved him yet. There they go. Inside of 4.5 to go. The field entirely in shade now. First and 10 Mustangs from their own 45-yard line. Chandler, handoff right side. Gets a good push and pushes it out to the 48-yard line. Thomas again on the carry. think he was brought down by Dom Soto and some friends. Gain of 4, 2nd down and 6. Chandler, quick drop. Pocket breaks down, fires over here to the near side, got a receiver, and is a jump ball. Vipers say they've got it. No word yet from the official, and they're going to give it to the Mustangs. Adrian Cepeda came out of the pile with the football, but they're going to give the catch to Jordan Parker. Joint possession, I guess, goes to the offensive player. Good effort there by Parker. First down, Mustangs at the Viper 27. Chandler, handoff up the middle, inside the 25, and pounding it down to the 21-yard line. A hard-earned 6 yards there for Jalen Simpson. So it's up a 2nd and 4. 3 minutes to go in the half. Mustangs with 2 timeouts remaining. One receiver right, one to the near side. Low snap through his legs, and he just has to fall on. It's going to be the easiest sack of his career. Half sack for Brock Jacobs and Cole Mahan. And just like that, the drive in trouble for the Mustangs. Now 3rd down and 13 back at the 30-yard line. Those negative plays will kill you. Manor was on the move. Third down from the 30-yard line. Trips wide right, one to the near side. Fade pattern to the left side. That ball is incomplete. Broken up nicely by Joshua Kowal. Try to get it downfield to Brandon Evans. Sets up a 4th down and 13 from the 30. Fourth down from the 30-yard line, 4th and 13. Dropping back over the middle, and that one broken up. Cole Mahan on the defensive play, bats it down. That'll be a turnover on downs, and the Vipers will get it back with 1:43 to go in the first half. So up 13-0, football back in the hands of Vandegrift with 103 seconds to go, 2 timeouts to work with. First down to the 30-yard line. Machiri lined up to the right side, one receiver left, one to the near side. Receiver coming in motion right to left. Machuri going to his left, looking downfield, setting up a screen pass, complete to the near side, up to the 30. And nice pursuit there by the Mustang defense, keeping Talon Winters to a minimal gain. Jordan Parker and Brandon Evans on the stop. 5-yard pickup, 2nd down and 5. Inside of a minute to go first half. Or not quite, I'm sorry, a minute 20 to go first half. One receiver left, one to the near side. Shields dropping back. Good protection. Pass, got a receiver open and incomplete. Threw that one up into a little bit of coverage. And broken up by Akeem Mwamba. And that'll set up a 3rd and 5 from the 35-yard line. Stops the clock with 64 seconds to go in the half. 3rd and 5 Vipers. 1 minute, 4 seconds to go, first half. Lights are on here at Monroe Memorial Stadium. Sunlight dappling the trees behind the campus. On this rare Wednesday night of football, 1 receiver to the left, now 2 receivers to the left as Eli Adams lines up in the left slot. Blitz coming from the edge. Vipers again. No, he rolled away from it and dumped it off. Oh, behind. Juggled. Couldn't hang on to it. Talon Winters, that ball may have been a little behind him. A lot of motion on that play. Shields faked the counter handoff to Muchiri and rolled to his left, trying to throw it back to his right, and it falls incomplete. 4th down coming up. Would not be surprised to see the Vipers punt it away here rather than give the Mustangs a short field. But Shields is in the shotgun. 4th down and 5 from the 35. Might try the hard snap count, see if the Mustangs will jump. And there's your timeout. That's exactly what they were doing. Trying the hard snap count to see if the Mustangs would jump, but they don't. So now I'd expect to see Mercer Few and the punting unit come on here and try to pin the Mustangs deep for this final minute or so of the first half. Week number 8 of the high school football season already. Week 7 for the Vipers, as they've already had their bye. Playoff races heating up. Looks like Shields will go back to punt this one away. High snap back. High, beautiful punt. Mustangs just want to get away from this thing. It's going to take a Viper roll inside the 30 down to the 29-yard line. 36-yard punt, no return, and the Mustangs will take over 1st down 10 from their own 30 with 43 seconds to go in the half. Mustangs have had success moving the football, especially on the ground, but they always have one play in there that puts them behind the chains, and that's what's forced them to stall out here. The Viper defense have kept them out of the end zone so far through the first 20 minutes or so. Trips wide right, one to the near side for Riley Chandler. Chandler dropping back. Pressure coming from the edge. Just has to get rid of it. Does. Dumps it off to the near side of the 30. To the 35 up to the 40-yard line. And wrestled out of bounds there. 6 and 3 on the stop. Nice dump off pass to Nate Thomas. It was Mahan and Gonzalez there to wrestle him out of bounds, but not before about a 10-yard pickup, 1st down. Clock stop with 34 seconds left. One receiver right, one to the near side for Chandler. Chandler on the end run. It's going to be reversed and in trouble. And that play was all sorts of messed up. They tried a double reverse to Jordan Parker. Unfortunately for the Mustangs, Ika Gonzalez was standing in his way and just clogged up the whole thing, and that allowed the rest of the black shirts to arrive. And that'll probably be the final play here of this half, unless Manor calls a timeout. Doesn't look like they're going to. Clock is ticking down. And we have reached the end of the first half. So Viper offense very businesslike. Viper defense very resilient. 13-0 to score here at the end of the first half. About a 5-minute halftime. We'll take a break. And give some love to our sponsors and be back for the second half. You're watching Vandegrift Vipers Freshman Football on the Vype Live Network.
On the field, defense is everything. At Austin Dental Company, we got you protected the same way.
We accept dental insurance, and we also have in-house memberships.
Regular checkups keep you in the game.
Cosmetics and Invisalign.
For championship smiles. Whether it's game day or any day, we got your smile covered.
Dr. Martin Molina and his staff welcome you to Texas Family Physicians at River Place. Texas Family Physicians provides comprehensive family medical care for men, women, and children of all ages. They specialize in adult and pediatric preventative care, hypertension, diabetes, sports medicine, and seasonal allergies, just to name a few. They also offer impact-certified baseline and post-injury concussion testing and treatment in office. Visit Texas Family Physicians online at texasfp.com. Texas Family Physicians at River Place. texasfp.com.
Texas Malibu is your exclusive dealer for the world's best-selling water sports towboats. Malibu. We are now the largest dealer for Malibu boats worldwide with locations in Austin, Marble Falls, Texas Ski Ranch in New Braunfels, and now Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex. Visit the enthusiasts at any of our locations or online at texasmalibu.com to pick out your family's dream boat and make memories on the water that will last a lifetime.
All right, Vandy fans, it's quiz time with Tiff's Treats. Question: how many wins did the Vipers rack up last season? 13? 14? 15? If you answered 15, congrats, you're a true Vandy Viper fanatic. And to celebrate our 6A Division II state champion Vipers and the greatness of the 2025 season, we're giving you 15% off your next order of Tiff's Treats warm cookies. Just use code VANDY15 at cookiedelivery.com. Warm cookies baked to order and delivered to the door. Tiff's Treats.
Y'all listen up. Let me tell you something about group meals from Rudy's Barbecue. It's got all you need for all the folks you gotta feed, smoked meat, sides, and more. There's everything down to the tablecloth, just like the one that you see at the store. At a bridal shower, it's better than flowers. And a long distance meeting, it'll pass the hours. It'll feed all the cousins at a family function. It's better than potluck at a church luncheon. Next time you need to feed 10 or more, call and order a Rudy's group meal.
Next in line.
Card My Yard. When good news comes your way, skip the card and stake the yard. It's the easiest way to decorate for any celebration. We do all the work for you. Book your order online and we'll set up the surprise and take down the decorations afterwards. Grand opening, anniversary, or any special occasion. Card My Yard. 95 franchises throughout the U.S. Now a proud sponsor of your school. Visit cardmyyard.com today.
When you buy or sell a piece of property, it helps to have a friend in the business. Independence Title will pick up the ball on your transaction and take it right across the goal line. Independence is locally owned right here in Austin with deep roots in the Vandegrift community. Independence is also the Austin Business Journal's #1 title company. Work with the home team at Independence Title. Call 329-5299 or go to independencetitle.com.
Thank you to our sponsor, Wayne Weigelt State Farm Insurance Agency, providing insurance and financial services. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Please visit www.agentwayne.com for all your insurance and financial service needs.
And we welcome you back to Manor Memorial Stadium. 13-0 score here at the half. Freshman Black Squad on top of Manor. Merle Bertrand here flying solo. Skylar Gillespie, our QA, keeping an eye and an ear on the broadcast. And you folks out there tuning in on this rare Wednesday evening of football. As the halftime wrapping up here. Don't forget, varsity game tomorrow night right back here at the stadium. I'll be on the air with Hank Hudson at roughly 6:40 or so. We'll start a couple of minutes later than usual with Matt out of town. So give or take 6:40 with the Vandegrift broadcast. Dalton Brown and Madeline Coilar will be on the air with the Manor broadcast probably about 5 minutes after we get on the air. They're both on the same link. Just click on the link and click on the broadcast you want to listen to. So Vipers up 13-0 in this contest. We'll get the football first to start the second half, hoping to get some separation and put this game away. Email still open, voiceofthevipers@gmail.com if you want to give a shout out to your favorite player on either side. And of course, the kicker would have the golden shoes. That explains a lot right there. The shoes I keep mistaking for penalty flags. They belong to Franco Rodriguez. Set to kick it away here to start the second half. All right, the ball's in the air, squibbed along the ground, and live football, and just falling out at the 38-yard line was Cole Mahan. Knocked it down like a shortstop, kept it in front of him, fell on the football to maintain possession. First down Vipers at about the 38-yard line. So Shields leads out the offense. First down and 10 at their own 39-yard line to start off the second half. I believe that's Brock Jacobs lined up behind him. I'll double check that here if he gets the carry. Shields, handoff up the middle. It is Jacobs, and he's going to be wrestled to the turf for a couple-yard loss. Nice job by Jalen Simpson recognizing that play and knocking it back for a 3-yard loss. Second down and 13. Sun has set behind us. Dusk settling in here over Monroe Memorial Stadium on this Wednesday evening. Two receivers left, one on the near side. And Shields going to keep it himself and going to get back near the original line of scrimmage, maybe a yard or so beyond that before the rugby pile pushes backwards. A whole host of Mustangs involved. Going to set up a third down and about 10 from the Viper 39-yard line. Redding split wide left, Cepeda to his inside. And here on the near side is Sam Sparta for this 3rd down and 10 play. Jacobs lined up to the left side of Shields. Sparta coming in motion right to left to bring up 3 receivers left side. Shields looking left, dumps it off underneath, complete on the edge, and a good open field tackle at the 42-yard line. Setting up a 4th down and about 8. They tried to swing it out to the left side of Jacobs, who hauled it in with 3 blockers in front of him, but good penetration by the Mustang defense. And Shields will have to punt it away here from the 41 on a 4th and 8. Last punt was a beauty. Let's see what he does this time. Back deep to receive the kick is Brandon Evans. Good snap back. Another high kick. Takes a high bounce. Evans will field at the 29-yard line. And bumble ball comes out and the Vipers have it. Falling on the football is Talon Winters. Evans fielded on the high hop. Made a move to his left, but as he did, the ball was punched out, and Evans falls on it, and Winters falls on it. So Winters with the turnover. 1st down and 10 Vipers at the 25-yard line with 7:36 to go, 3rd quarter. Vipers capitalized on the first turnover of the game. Let's see if they can do it here. Muchiri in the pistol behind Shields. Bootleg to his right. Shields rolling away from the pressure. Looks, fires underneath, and a sliding catch made at the 16-yard line. Going to be very near the 1st down marker. Nice job coming back. Dax Reed. But they're going to say incomplete. I guess it one-hopped him. I wasn't sure. Good effort by Reed. Tried to sell it, but the official right there. 2nd down and 10. So 2nd down and 10 from the 25. One receiver left, one to the near side. Shields. Straight ahead handoff, Muchiri. And he's going to be knocked down at about the 21-yard line. So a gain of 4 makes it a 3rd down and 6. Vipers probably in 4-down territory. Third down, 6 from the Manor 21-yard line. Shields in the shotgun. One receiver left, one to the near side. And whistles blow. Handoff left side inside the 15. They're going to blow it dead. I think the Vipers weren't quite set. Yeah, procedure will push them back 5 yards and make this one a 3rd and 11 now back at the 26. .6:34 to go, clock moving. 3rd quarter, 3rd and 11 coming up here from the Mustang 26. Muchiri in the backfield, trips here to the near side, one wide left. Dropping back. Setting up a screen pass over the middle of the field. Dangerous pass, and it falls incomplete. Boy, there were a lot of bodies around that football. Shields just getting rid of that because he had pressure coming at him in a hurry. Leading the charge is Mackay Houston. 4th and 11. One receiver left, two to the near side. Shields trying to pick up this first down on a 4th and 11 from the Mustang 26. Shields dropping back, looking. Fade pattern, got a receiver behind the defense and incomplete off the fingertips. Good coverage, closed fast, double coverage in the end zone. Just off the fingertips of Eli Adams. And it'll be a turnover on downs. This Mustang defense is playing well. It's keeping them in this football game. Manor survives the turnover. And we'll get the football back at their own 26-yard line. So first down for the Mustangs at their own 26. Chandler in the shotgun. Off the left side, out across the 25, pushing the pile out to about the 30-yard line. Gain of about 4 yards on the play. Make it 3, 2nd down and 7. Adams getting up from the bottom of the pile for the Vipers. One receiver right, two to the near side. Hand off again, left side. Nice hold this time out across the 35 and stepping out of bounds at about the 38-yard line. A nice run by Jalen Simpson. Wrestled out of bounds by Cole Mahan, but a first down for the Mustangs. First down and 10 from the 38. Try the right side this time, off right tackle. Cutting it back up to the 40, out to the 43-yard line. This time it was Nate Thomas on the carry. And the running game going again. One receiver right, one to the near side. Gain of 5, 2nd and 5 from the 43. Hand off up the middle, and this time swallowed up for no gain, maybe falling forward for a yard. We'll set up a 3rd down and 4. Ran right into Brock Jacobs. No gain officially, so 3rd and 5 coming up from the 43. Inside of 4 minutes to go, third quarter, 3rd down and 5 from the Mustang 43-yard line. Chandler in the shotgun, backs to either side. Dropping back, looking, going for a law off the far sideline. That ball is incomplete. In and out of the hands of Brandon Evans. Good coverage downfield for the Vipers. Sets up a 4th and 5. So the Viper defense with a chance to get off the field here on a 4th down and 5. Chandler going to pooch punt it, and may have been partially blocked. That's going to roll dead at the 48-yard line. That's going to go as a 4-yard punt, partially blocked. So that worked out pretty well for Vandegrift with 3:29 to go in this third quarter. Thanks again to Skylar Gillespie, our QA, keeping an eye and an ear on the broadcast, making sure that we're staying on the air and looking and sounding as good as we can on this Wednesday evening. Vipers with the score in the first quarter, a score in the second quarter. They've got 3 minutes and 29 seconds to keep that pattern alive here in the third quarter. So Shields in the shotgun, one receiver left, one to the near side, with Jacobs lined up behind him. Now Shields up under center. Handoff right up the middle. Bangs it inside the 45, down to the 42-yard line. Gain of about 6 yards on the play for Jacobs. Runs into Tim Deary and some friends. 2nd and 4. Vipers going quickly. Same look. Same play up the middle, and this time Manor's there, but it's still a 2-yard pickup, so it's up at 3rd and 2.
Jacobs on the carry again, 3rd down Vipers.
3rd down and 2, inside of 3 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. Up under center again. There's Shields. And now checking off the play. One receiver left, one to the near side for Shields. And now backs off into the shotgun. Hand off to Jacobs left side, and he is not going to get much. But I think second effort, the second push may have gotten him to the first down.
Jacobs on dive play.
Big collision with Alejandro Caridad and Jaden Romo Garcia. Looks, are they going to move the chains? A little confusion on the far side. They gave him the first down. Okay. Was not sure, but they moved the chains with inside of 2 minutes to go. Shields in the shotgun. Oh, bad snap. Picked up by Shields. Rolling to his right. Dumps it off underneath. Complete to the 38-yard line. And the Vipers will pick up 2 yards on the fire drill. Alert play by Connor Crosley to make himself available. I don't think it was so much a bad snap as a mishandled snap, and it took a friendly bounce right back to Shields. He bootlegged to his right. Crosley realized that he was in trouble, made himself available, and picked up 3 yards on the play. Could have been a lot worse if you're a Viper fan. Trips wide left, one to the near side. Shields. Handoff Machiri up the middle. Nope, he's going to keep himself around the right side. 35 to the 30, the 25, and drug down from the 24-yard line. Tim Deary and Lamar Taylor on the stop, and not before Shields picks up a first down. Viper offense starting to wear down this Manor defense a little bit. Vipers with a numerical advantage. And that's just for this squad. Remember, Vandegrift has a massive silver squad and a white squad. So numbers definitely favor Vandegrift. 20 seconds to go in this 3rd quarter. Trips wide left, one to the near side. Shields. Fumble, ball's on the carpet. I think the Mustangs got it. Some confusion on the exchange. And I want to say that was Tim Deary that fell on the football to stymie another Viper drive, and we have reached the end of the 3rd quarter. So not the way the Vipers wanted to reach the end of the 3rd quarter, but they still take a 13-0 lead into quarter number 4. We'll take a break and bring you the 4th and final quarter of the evening. Vandegrift Vipers Freshman Football on the Vype Live Network.
Family time, anytime, always worth every dime. On our ways, chicken eat, unbelievable sweet tea. Express tenders, they're the best, not to mention all the rest. Chicken E's the place to go for all of us in the know. Plenty of size to make a meal. Chicken E is for real. Follow me to Chicken E, gotta have their sweet tea.
If you or your Vandegrift athlete have suffered an orthopedic injury or have joint pain, let Dr. Matthew Crawford and his team at Austin Orthopedics and Sports Medicine take care of you. Dr. Crawford specializes in diagnosis and treatment of sports-related injuries with an emphasis on injury prevention and conservative treatments. He and his team offer cutting-edge arthroscopic and minimally invasive surgical techniques. Visit them today at austin-orthopedics.com. Let Austin Orthopedics and Sports Medicine keep you at the top of your game.
Welcome back to Monroe Memorial Stadium. 10 minutes left to go on the evening. First down and 10 for the Mustangs. They have recovered the fumble, down by 13. And they've got it on their own 30-yard line, now going left to right here with the start of the fourth quarter. Low snap, swing pass right side, and that's off the mark, incomplete. Trying to swing it out to Jordan Parker, falls incomplete. Second down and 10 from the 30. Vipers have been pretty consistent tonight. Manor defense keeping the Mustangs in the football game. The Manor offense showing some signs of life, but unable to string together a complete drive. And the Viper defense has something to do with that. Second down and 10 from the 30-yard line. One receiver left, trips to the near side. Chandler in the shotgun. Dropping back, pressure coming, gets it away, picked off. 35 to the 30, far sideline to the 25 to the 20 to the 15 and out of bounds at the 12-yard line.
Interception by the Vipers. First down.
Wanting to see who that is here. Cole Mahan picks that one off and takes it all the way down to the 13-yard line for yet another Viper defensive turnover. The third one of the night that the Vipers have come up with, and they're in business at the Mustang 13-yard line with 9:40 to go. A score here would pretty much put this one on ice. So Shields leads out the offense. First and 10 Vipers at the 13-yard line. He's got Jacobs to his right, actually lining up in the pistol. One receiver to the left, two tight ends in the ball game. Straight ahead handoff to Jacobs. Started up the middle, bounced to the right side, breaking a tackle at 10 to the 5, and in the end zone, touchdown Vipers. Brock Jacobs hit the middle and then bounced it to his right. And for the second time off of 3 turnovers, the Vipers reach pay turf. Nathan Shulkin's out of the hold of Mercer Few for the PAT. High snap, good job by Few that time. The kick is blocked. And Manor falls on the football. Nice job by Few to get the high snap down. But good penetration by Manor up front. And the score will remain 19-0 with 9:30 to go in this fourth quarter. I want to thank all of our sponsors. You see them there. Independence Title, Wayne Weigelt with State Farm Insurance, Chicken Express, Austin Orthopedics, Rudy's Barbecue, the Steiner Ranch Steakhouse, A. Newman Interiors, Malibu Express, Floor Coverings International, Learning Tree International, Card My Yard, Tiff's Treats, Austin Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, All Good Chiropractic just coming on board this week, and of course, Texas Family Physicians. That reminds me, I still owe them a copay. I got to get that taken care of when I get home. Sorry, Dr. Molina. I'll get it taken care of. 19-0 Vipers with 9:30 to go. And a kickoff. Live football fielded at the 32-yard line. That's where the Mustangs will take over. So first down, Manor from their own 32. And handoff up the middle, breaking tackles and gets it out to about the 37-yard line. Wrestled down by Iker Gonzalez, but a gain of about 5 yards on the play. Their running game has worked pretty well until it doesn't. Nate Thomas on the carry, picking up 5. Second down and 5 from the 37-yard line. Chandler in the shotgun. Give it to him again. And dives to about the 38, maybe a short gain of a yard or so on the play. So it's up a 3rd and 4 from the 38-yard line. Clock moving, the Vipers' friend right now, 8:44 to go. Chandler in the shotgun, back split to either side. Handoff, started right up the middle and tripped up, balling forward for maybe a yard in the play. Going to bring up a 4th down. So after getting the 5 yards on the first down pickup, they only pick up another couple after that. And sets up a 4th and 4 from the 38-yard line. Inside of 8 minutes to go. One receiver left, one to the near side for Riley Chandler. Dropping back, looking, pass over to the right side and incomplete. It'll be a turnover on downs. Tried to get it to Jordan Parker on the slant pattern. He was open in half position, but the throw a little high and off the mark. And the Viper defense keeps the shutout intact with 7:30 to go. Shields trots back out on offense. First down and 10 from the Mustang 38-yard line. Shields. Play action, pass to the right side, and just has to throw that one away. Got outside the tackle box. And just had to dump it off. He had a Mustang in his face. Makai Houston was charging in fast. Second down and 10. Second and 10 from the Mustang 38. Shields, draw play up the middle. And not much running in there for Brock Jacobs, but he does pick up a couple yards on the play. Sets up a 3rd and 8, keeps the clock moving, held on to the football. Now Muchiri in the ball game. 3rd down and 8 from the Mustang 36. Handoff Muchiri, left side, looking for running, cuts out to the 35 and spins down to the 31-yard line. I believe that was Houston again on the stop. Going to bring up a 4th and 2 from the 31-yard line. Vipers will try to pick this up and keep the clock moving. Fourth down and 2 from the 31. Shields. Handoff. Muchiri up the middle. And dragging tacklers forward to the 29-yard line. I think he got just enough. Well, man, I don't know. The official on the far side saying he might be a little short. Viper's saying they've got the first down, but from where they're going to spot it, I don't think so. Nope, turnover on downs. Machiri picked up about 2 yards and needed about 2.5. So the Mustang defense gets a pride stop. 5:49 to go in this one. The Mustangs will get it back. One more chance to try to get some points on the board. So here comes Riley Chandler in the offense back out in the field for Manor. First down at their own 29-yard line. Low snap, picks it off the carpet, handoff left side, up to the 30, bounce to the outside, breaks the tackle to the 35 and across the 40 to the 41-yard line. Nate Thomas on the carry, picking up about 11 yards on the play. First down out to the 40. Now the clock moving again with 5.5 to go. Chandler, handoff up the middle. And this time the Vipers swarm to the football and hold that one to about a 2-yard pickup. Second down and 8. Thomas on the carry, picks up 2, second and 8. Chandler, again, handoff up the middle. And again, Vipers swarming to the football, holding it up for just a yard or 2 on the carry. Chandler again on the carry. Tyler McAllister and Iker Gonzalez leading the charge for the Viper defense. Third down and 7 coming up from the 43. Chandler dropping back, looking. Pass over to the right side, left side. That ball is going to be batted away. Good coverage downfield. Doing a double coverage, Josh Koval knocked it down. Sets up a 4th down play coming up here with 4:19 to go. It's a 4th and 7 from the 43. And timeout. Timeout Manor. They want to get some points on the board here. They want to draw something up here. 4th down and 7 coming up from the Mustang 43-yard line. Ooh, my apologies. I've had the commercial, the logos up on screen the whole time. Yikes. Sorry about that. Thank you to Dana Williams for alerting me. So 4th down coming up from the 43-yard line. My apologies. Nothing was wrong. I was just stupid and forgot to switch back to video. Dropping back, looking downfield. Pass over to the right side and intercepted again. Got the video back in time for that one. Bouncing to the near side of the 40 to the 35, to the 30 to the 25 to the 20, 15 to the 10. Stumbles 5 into the end zone. Touchdown. There's a flag down. Iker Gonzalez with the pick 6. But we'll check the flag. There's like 3 different flags in 3 different spots.
Couple flags on the play. We'll get this sorted out.
The holds and all sorts of stuff. The interception will stand, I believe. but not the touchdown. Four minutes to go, 19-0 Vipers. And the ball will be spotted at the 50-yard line.
First down, Vandegrift.
But the main thing is it's Viper football. Two receivers to the right, one to the near side. Vipers take over with 3:45 and counting to go, up by 19. Handoff up the middle. And Shields is going to be, or Jacobs is going to be knocked backwards for a couple yard loss, second down and 12. Second and 12 coming up from the Viper 48. Two receivers right, one to the near side. Play action, looking right, fire, and dumps it off underneath, complete on the edge, and into Manor territory down to the 48-yard line. I think that was Connor Crosley hauling that one in, so it's up a 3rd and 8.
34, Joshua Coball on the reception. Third down, Vipers.
So 3rd and 8 from the 48. Clock moving, 2:25 to go. One receiver right, trips here to the near side. Dropping back, rolling right now, cutting it up. And to the 45, down to the 43-yard line. Good effort there by Matthew Shields. Didn't get all of it, but he got about half of it. Going to bring up a 4th down from the 44-yard line, 4th and 4. Inside of 2 minutes to go. Offense looks like it will stay on the field here. Nothing to lose really, up by 19 points. One receiver to the right, one to the near side. Shields in the shotgun. And a little reverse to the right side. Going to have the first down and more to the 35 to the 30, up the far sideline and out of bounds at the 22-yard line. Christian Redding has already had one big catch to set up the Vipers at the 1-yard line in the first half. That time, Vandegrift faking the handoff up the middle and a little toss sweep to the left side, but it's coming back, holding. I still don't see the flag, but there must be one out there. It looks like it's coming back. And that'll eliminate a nice play for Vandegrift with 1:08 to go. Looks like a spot foul, I believe. They've got the ball spotted at the 40-yard line. If that's the case, that's still good for a first down. It can't be 4th down. This doesn't make any sense. Unless it's 4th and inches. All right, so now they're moving the chain. So it is a first down. Just took a minute to get the chain gang sorted out. So a spot foul takes away the big play, but even after the result of the penalty was enough for the first down. So the clock is moving again inside of a minute to go. First down Vipers at the 40. Should be able to snap it one more time and call it an evening here. Shields up under center. Takes a snap, tapes the knee, and that should do it. Teams are coming to the sidelines. And the Vandegrift Vipers are going to get the win here tonight. The freshman black squad shutting out Manor in a pretty good football game, 19-0. Nice job of the Viper defense. Offense doing just enough. 3 turnovers by the Viper defense to get the win. And the freshman black squad will win tonight 19-0. Don't forget varsity action tomorrow night. I'll be joined by Hank Hudson. We'll have the Vandegrift broadcast getting underway at about 6:40. Dalton Brown and Madeline Quillar will have the Manor broadcast. It'll get underway on the same link about 5 minutes later. Just click on the link, click on whichever broadcast you want to watch, and away you go. That'll be tomorrow night here on Vype as the Vipers look to keep on the winning side of things against the Manor Mustangs. For now, I want to thank Skylar Gillespie, our QA tonight, our technical director, Suna Vincott, our communications director, my better half, Christina Weber-Bertrand, Coach Sanders, Kimberly Lombard of the Vandegrift Viper Football Booster Club for making it possible for us to come out here and broadcast not only the varsity games, but the sub-varsity games every Thursday night. All the sponsors that you saw for way too long in the fourth quarter because somebody forgot to switch the logo back to the video. That would be me. But thank you to all those sponsors for making it possible. My name is Merle Bertrand, signing out here from Ed W. Monroe Memorial Stadium, where the freshman black squad gets an impressive shutout victory over Manor by a final score of 19-0. Enjoy the rest of your evening. We'll see you back here tomorrow night for varsity football right here on the Vype Live Network. Good night, everybody.